How would you like to take a break from that fine lead-based paint?
And learn about winning Fortnite games.
Boy, would I!
Alright guys, today's topic is how not to choke in a game, and as someone that's choked a lot, I think I've also learned a lot from these mistakes, and I think I can pass on some valuable information. So today, we're going to be just analyzing a bunch of clips, a bunch of games, and we're going to be talking about it. And if you want a long written post, it's going to be in the description if you can't watch the video. So let's stop the clip right here. So in this game, I have the high ground. There's 3 other people left. I know where they are. The storm is slowly coming. I don't need to jump out right away. That's the #1 mistake that happens, is people jump out of their little base or their safe zone before they really have to. If you jump out early, the people that are patiently waiting could get the upper hand on you. This guy is coming out of probably like a smaller base that he had, or he's coming behind a tree. And there's a few things I'm looking for here. When I shoot at him, does he have any shields left? When I shoot at him, does he build? Because if he builds, he might be a decent player. He might have resources. He can outwork my shooting, right? He can outwork my rate of fire. But he doesn't do that. So right away, that's an easy kill. We've got the high ground. We're in a safe zone. I know where my other 2 enemies are, so they're not really a threat if I can take care of this guy right away. So that's exactly what I do. Now, once I kill that guy, we're down to 2 people, and I can slowly move into the safe zone. Okay, so now we've killed that guy. We're moving into the safe zone. The storm is slowly coming. Once again, I don't need to rush. I also don't need that guy's resources. I am very comfortable with the ammo and the wood and brick I have. So I'm just looking around, making sure there isn't anyone else. But I already know exactly where the other 2 guys are. They're both southwest or south, I guess. And just like that, I see another guy. I shoot at him once or twice. Turns out that guy had very little health left. And now we're down to 2 people. That's it. Just me and this other guy that's behind this tree area south. So my #1 goal right now, if we pause the clip, my goal is to get to the safe zone, and it's to build up a fort, to get some high ground, because I know the tree area is on the lower end of the map, and if I can get the high ground, if I get a little fort, I'm in a very good position to win this game. Okay, as we're watching this play out, you're noticing a few different things here. I'm not panicking. I'm not in really a rush. I'm just going to get to the safe zone, which is right there. Maybe a little bit forward. I think I was just a little bit off, so that's no worries. I'm going to waste probably a little more resource than I had. But now you'll notice that I'm slowly running low on resources. So what am I going to try to do here? I'm going to try to get some damage in, and I'm going to try to rush forward, because I know that if I stay too long and I don't have enough resources, he could eventually destroy my base and I won't be able to rebuild. But now that I'm shooting at him, I'm looking at a few different things, just like the other guy. I'm looking at his health. I'm looking to see if he has any shields left. I'm also looking to see how he builds. I want to see how many resources he has. Is he struggling right now with this pretty low rate of fire? If he is, then he might not be the most skilled player, and I might have an easier time just rushing him. So as you can see here, I probably made a little bit of a mistake. I could have maybe pushed a little bit farther, but for the most part, I'm protected. I'm staying safe. And I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on him. He's moving around a lot. He's very disorganized, disoriented, if you want to say. And it's looking very good. So now we're down to about 50 brick and 50 steel. So that means I got to get going. I got to go towards him. I know I've taken a little bit of his health away. And if I can just get a few decent shots on him, I will win this game. So let's see what happens. Alright, right here, as you can see, I'm pushing forward. I'm trying to run not directly at him, so it makes it kind of harder for him to know exactly where I am. But he's doing a good job putting some pressure on me. And here's the point where it becomes just a one-on-one, which is not what you want. But if that's gonna happen, make sure to crouch and start firing and try to finish him off. Okay, the second clip I would say is kind of a more a game where I can't choke. I have everything. I have a good gun. I have great guns. I have a sniper, a gold scar RPG. I have the bullets, I have the resources, I have almost full health and full shields. There is 3 other people left. There's one guy behind this tree, which I'm going to show you momentarily. There he is. So I don't know where the other 2 are. For now, my only focus is that guy. I see that there's no one around me, and no one else is trying to shoot at me, so I can pretty much put most of my attention towards this guy. And as you can see, I get some decent shots off. I take away a lot of his shields, and that's exactly what you want to be doing. You want to be putting pressure on him. You don't want to give him time to heal. You don't want to give him time to think of other strategies, other plans against you. So right now he's completely getting just berated by the Scar RPG combo, which is super deadly. It's one of the few things that could really outwork someone's build rate. If you could just fire an RPG and then shoot with your Scar, there's 2 things that can happen. One is you break their wall down and then your Scar bullets go through and they take a little bit of damage, or you break the wall down with your Scar and then your RPG goes through and you pretty much kill them. So that's always good. There's a guy in front of me. I'm wasting my RPG on him. Probably shouldn't have done that, but for the most part, I'm doing really well here. So I'm also very mindful of the storm. There's a minute and 10 seconds left. I am inside my current area, comfortable. I don't need to push forward just yet. Some some really simple mistakes that a lot of people make is getting out of their base or their, safe zone way earlier than they have to be. You don't need to put yourself in that kind of danger. And here he gets one decent snipe on me, and I got to be very careful here. So I'm going to jug up. He's also not shooting at me, so I have plenty of time to do that. From his perspective, he should have definitely been firing on my base, seeing how I react to it, maybe canceling my jug. But then again, he doesn't know what I have. And then he makes a really bad mistake here, which is he goes towards me in the open. I think that's going to cost him. He really didn't need to do that. I guess he was trying to get into the storm. And then here it is. I see the final guy. The final guy is a bush. I get some decent damage on him. But I try to, put my attention to this guy, and I finally get this kill. So we're looking really good now. There's 3 people left. One of them is a bush. I'm just going to fire my last few RPG bullets or rounds here. And I get a little bit lucky, I guess. I knew where he was. I don't know why he was hiding behind that tree. But as you can see, the game plan hasn't changed. I'm moving forward. I'm going towards the storm, or towards the safe zone. And I'm just forting up. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting the high ground. The other guy, I don't know where he is, but he doesn't have the high ground, that's for sure, because I see everything that's in the storm, and I know exactly where he is now. And I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on him. I'm going to fire an RPG, and the high ground wins me the game for this one. So there it is, a very simple win, very easy. Just follow some basic rules, and we got the job done. This third clip, I would say, is a little bit more impressive. There's 6 people left. I have 2 kills. I know where this guy is. I'm going to rush him. I'm going to kill him. I had very low resources. I had to do that. I had no other choice, really. But now that I've actually killed him, I'm not that far away from the safe zone. I have 100 shields, 100 health. Look at the bullets I have. Look at everything that I have. This win, I say, is a little bit more impressive is because I start getting pressure from multiple sides. But look at this. I'm not panicking. I'm just building. I'm outworking his guns. And from his perspective, he should probably be shooting at the lower end of my base. But he doesn't end up doing that. And now there's also a little bit of pressure from the right. There's a guy on top of that hill who has really good position, but he needs to start moving forward as well. He's not in the safe zone. So he, although is a threat, he's not necessarily my worst threat. This guy here is definitely my biggest problem. So I'm going to put a little pressure on him. And once again, he's shooting at me. I'm not panicking. I'm just going to start building if I need to. And if I have some time, I will definitely shoot. So I take a little bit of damage, but immediately I fix my base. Okay, so I know where that guy is, and I know the other guy is on top of that hill. So I know 2 of my 4 enemies. That's not bad. And he starts firing the RPGs. So don't be scared of RPGs. RPGs, although, they're frightening, they can be one-shot kills. From that kind of range, they're kind of useless, to be honest. You can always just build up a fort again when they destroy your base with an RPG. So RPGs might be intimidating, but they're really not. Just be comfortable, don't panic, and fort up. So this guy is now shooting at the bottom. This is a much smarter idea, and he used that tree really well. He knew I couldn't see him because of that tree, and my base is taking some significant damage. It's going to actually fall apart here. And this guy is also shooting at me. So, this is a situation that happens a lot in Fortnite. You get bombarded from multiple sides. I take some fall damage, but immediately I fort up. I don't panic. I just start building again. It doesn't matter. I have so many resources. It's not the end of the world. So look at that. Perfect. Just like that. In a matter of seconds, the base was completely gone, but now we're back to square one. Here, I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly looking around. I'm not sticking my head out too long. There's still quite a few people left. Now it's down to 3. Those care packages don't really concern me. I have really good guns. I have decent, potions and med packs. I don't need to be wasting it on that. Here, I noticed there's an opportunity to use a campfire. So that's exactly what I do. Give me that extra little health. So I don't want to use the med pack. That takes 10 seconds. That's a very precious 10 seconds in this situation that I don't want to be doing. So there's the guy from the hill. He finally came down. I get a little bit lucky there. I put a little damage on him. There's this guy. Now also, he's shooting at me. I got to be very careful. That guy just gave me a snipe. So immediately I'm going to potion up. And I'm going to try to get back to, as close to full health as I possibly can. I know where 2 of my 3 enemies are. That's very important. It gives me a little bit of a sense of security. I'm not afraid of the unknown. I know what's coming. Okay, now they're having an exchange. I see that guy jump out. I see this as an opportunity to get out of my base as well. I know that guy can't focus on me. He's building his base. So what do? I'm not in the storm. I have the resources. Let's get out of this base. And let's try to find a new fort where we can go. Here I was struggling a bit. I was trying to set up my jump pad. I'm still having problems with picking in my jump pad. I have plenty of stuff here. I'm going to put some damage on him so he has to rebuild, and then I'm going to use my jump pad. Alright, I ended up not doing that. I totally forgot I didn't actually even use the jump pad. So I'm pushing forward. There's only 2 other people left. This guy, there's a guy that probably, survived this little fort. I saw him. I definitely saw him. So I went to the safe zone. and I started forting up. I'm trying to get the high ground on him. And here's a very interesting situation that happens a lot in Fortnite. He has an RPG. Let's not forget. But look, we're not panicking. Look, he can't do anything with that RPG. An RPG is not that great of a gun if you can always outbuild it. So look, not a single one of those RPG rockets hit. As you can see, we're doing really well dealing with this RPG, and now he has to come out. I always want to get the high ground. That's why I'm building forward. And finally here, I get the kill. And yeah, the RPG did absolutely nothing. So now I'm pushing forward. There's one guy left. My only goal is now to be in the storm, or to be out of the storm and survive. So this guy's shooting some RPGs at me. Same situation. Let's not panic. We know that we can outwork an RPG. We know that's not really a problem. The only thing we're kind of worried about is the new position. We have to get to that safe zone and take as little damage as possible getting there. The resources are there. The bullets are there. The potions, med packs. I have everything I need. I just have to slowly inch forward and not get hit by that RPG. So I'm putting a little bit of pressure on, but I'm relatively covered, as you can see. Like, I'm not giving him too much to shoot at. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty basic, right? You don't want to give him a big target to aim at. So he keeps shooting RPGs, but like, that doesn't phase us. We know how to deal with an RPG. It's not going to do any damage. Look at that. Just completely wasteful, I think. If he switched to a Scar, I think he could have at least gotten some, you know, some decent damage on me, maybe a few hits, but he decided not to do that. And now I'm very close to the safe zone. And as soon as I get really close, I'm going to push forward. I have a shotgun. He's still using the RPG, which I'm not concerned about. There's a little bit of a misclick, but even that doesn't phase us. We're just going to keep pushing forward. We're not going to be worried. And that was a misclick as well. I was trying to switch and build, but I guess I didn't hit the right button. So now this is great. This is a perfect position to be in. He is not in the safe zone, and he is not on the high ground. I have the high ground advantage, so I'm going to stay on top of him, and I'm going to wait for him to come out. If he doesn't come out, that's fine. I'm going to go to the safe zone. I'm going to fort up, and I'm going to try to get this kill. Okay, so now there's 20 seconds left. I decided to, you know, use this opportunity. He's in the house. I'm going to fort up here. He's going to eventually come out, and I'm just waiting for him to come out. I know exactly where he is. I don't need to panic. If he uses RPG, great. I'm going to outbuild that. I'm going to get the easy kill here. So the storm is now coming. He has to come out of this house. He has to be in the open. Let's see what he decides on doing. Oh, there he is, next to that tree. And that's a very easy kill, a very easy win. And just like that, we've got another win. And that is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a heavily requested topic. If I've missed anything, as always, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely address it if I did. Let me know if there's other topics you guys want me to cover, because I enjoy making these videos a lot. I mean, I play the game a lot. I don't see why I can't make some content and help people out. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and sub, and I'll see you next time. Peace.